Welcome to 120 Minutes.
Dee Dee Ramone.
And I'm Marky Ramone.
Coming up, videos from Fire Hose, Concrete Blonde, The, Faith No More, The Godfathers, REM, and the famous Ramones. First, here's a world premiere video from Morrissey. It's called Interesting Drug. You're watching 120 Minutes. I'm Dee Dee Ramone.
And I'm Marky Ramone.
And we have a song on the new Pet Sematary movie, the Stephen King movie. And I wrote the song, and I started reading the book. And I thought the book was very descriptive. It was easy to write. The lyrics, I took them right out of the book, like the opening line, under the arc of the weather-stained boards. That's where I started my song with. And so it was very descriptive. When he started describing the Pet Cemetery, I could just visualize the whole thing. Even before I saw the movie, I knew what it looked like.
Also, in the cemetery, the name of the place was Sleepy Hollow, and we were under the ground for about a half hour, 6 feet under, and it was about 20 degrees out, and the hearse driver took a lot of bodies there to that cemetery, and this was the weirdest experience he ever had, because he never saw anybody come out of the grave alive after we went under. And a lot of strange things happened too after we shot the video. I got lost for 6 hours. I came home 6 in the morning, and it was daylight already. And what happened to you?
Well, you know, one thing I didn't like about the graveyard was there was like too many graves around, and like everywhere you walked, you had to step over a dead person's body, and it was getting me very nervous, because you know, I didn't think they'd like that too much, being under there in the cold, in their coffin.
No. And there were a few people in it. Richie Stotts was in it, Cycle Sluts.
Deborah Harry,
Debbie
Chris
Harry.
Stein.
Chris Stein was in it. A lot of other people, and some extras too. We're the Ramones, and I'm Marky Ramone.
I'm Dee Dee Ramone.
And the reason why that we all have Y's at the ends of our names, it probably came from when we were all in high school, in junior high school. Their nicknames, instead of saying Joey, instead of John, Johnny. And that's how it got to that point. And I guess we didn't start calling ourselves that. Other people did. Maybe, you know, our grandmothers or, you know, our friends or something like that, you know. And that's how that started. So we all were lucky. And my name, Marky, I remember that there was a character named Marky Mapo. It was a Mapo cereal when I was a kid, and my grandmother used to call me that, so I got stuck with that too. So.
Okay, coming up, videos from The Godfathers and Bob Mould. First, here's Faith No More with a brand new video from Out of Nowhere. You're watching 120 Minutes. I'm Dee Dee Ramone.
And I'm Marky Ramone. The Ghostbusters video that Joey and I are in, Joey asked me to be in it, so I went with him to 42nd Street where they were filming it. We're street musicians in it. He's playing a tuba, and I'm passing around the hat for the money. And all of a sudden a crowd comes up to us, and they look up at a movie screen, it flashes Ghostbusters, and instead of paying attention to us, they look up to the screen, and we're wondering why this is happening. So both of us look up too, and we point, and obviously it's going to say Ghostbusters. And everyone, about 200 or 300 people around watching the whole thing being made. This was about a week ago, around May 20th. And it's time for this week's Cult Classic clip. Here's Romeo Void with a video that dates back to '82. It's called Never Say Never.
that was the Hypnotics with a brand new video called Justice and Freedom. I'm Dee Dee Ramone.
And I'm Marky Ramone. Stay tuned to 120 Minutes.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to 120 Minutes. I'm Dee Dee Ramone.
And I'm Marky Ramone.
We were looking through the viewer's mail, and here's a letter that we kind of liked. It's a poem sent in by Samantha Rezane from Cape Cod, Florida. Okay, let me read this. Sighing, twisting, withering, I await each Sunday night. I hope the Cure will sing for us, perhaps the Bunnymen tonight. As the midnight hour, what is this? Is the midnight hour? Okay, I got it. As the midnight hour shows its gleeful, darkened face, you won't find me in the cellar or any other place. Just then you know I'll be crouched before a huge TV, so right as rain, it's so unreal, I cherish my Sundays with Mr. Seal. Robert sang, I like heaven, he must have met 120 with Kevin. Violet Angel, Dave gives heartfelt reviews. Breathlessly, I look forward to new music news. Though 120 X-Ray, my only salvation, to bleeding heart poets, crowds this revelation. I can't live without his alternative spiel, so precious are my Sundays with Mr. Seal. Just so happens I wrote a little rap myself. I really like that one, you know. Get into the studio and make a record. Okay, let me read this to you. MTV got Marky and Dee Dee, bringing videos to your crib, guaranteed to flip your lid. We're bigger, we're deafer, we pass the test. MTV shows the best. Forget the hype, Kevin and Dave rocking the mic, MTV tonight. Do you like my rap, Mark?
Yes, I did.
Well, here's my video. It's called Funky Man.
Alarm clock ringing, it's time to get up. It's time to do that funky strut. I'm a funky man, I got funky bones. I'm a funky man, my name is Dee Dee Ramone. Well, let me tell you a little about myself. I play the bass in a punk rock band. Been all over the world, even to Japan. And nothing can surprise me, man. I've seen it all, I had a ball. Someone should make a Dee Dee double, alright. The funky guy. Well, alright. The funky guy. Funky. 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 I'm a lucky guy, got the world on a string. If I could do it over, wouldn't change a thing. Sometimes I call myself Dee Dee King. I like to hear the birds of paradise sing. I thank the good man above that he gave me a sexy blonde of love. Now she wants a Mercedes Benz. A Countess of Kyoto would make more sense. These are the problems I'm gonna have. Better buy that star, not make her mad. Not a millionaire, I'm not doing too bad. When we sell the Camaro, I will be glad. I'm a funky guy. The funky guy. Funky. Funky. Didn't have much of an education. I live every day like it's my vacation. Got a wild streak in me like to do the dog. I'm the one that sings ya warthog. For the last 10 years I've been doing the bop, and I'm still not tired. I'm never gonna stop, because I like what I'm doing and I'm having fun. Here's some advice for everyone. Try and make the most out of every day, and remember that drugs don't pay. I'm a funky
funky guy. I'm a funky guy. Funky. I like rap and hip-hop. I like hardcore and punk rock. I like hot dogs, franks, and beans. I grew up in Forest Hills, Queens. I like to win, don't like to fail. Don't like to get bills in the mail. I'm a funky guy, I got funky bones. I'm a funky guy, my name is Dee Ramone. Well, alright, I'm a funky guy. Well, alright, I'm a funky guy. Funky. I'm a funky guy. I'm a funky guy. I'm a funky guy. I'm a funky guy. Wasn't that pure genius, Marky?
I think that guy Dee King is great.
Hey, it's time for the second 60 of 120 minutes. I'm Dee Ramone.
And I'm Marky Ramone.
You're watching 120 minutes. Coming up in the second hour, videos from Soul Asylum, Swans, Wire, The Wonder Stuff, The Darling Buds, The Cure, The Famous Ramones, and here's a brand new one from REM. This is Pop Song 89.
You're watching 120 Minutes.
I'm Dee Ramone.
And I'm Marky Ramone. We did the Brain Drain album in February, and we used Bill Laswell as producer, and we did about, I think, 12 songs on the album, and including the Pet Sematary song, that's on it also. And it took about 2 weeks to do, and then we did the mixing, and then we did the rest of the stuff that comes with it. And there's a few song titles on there. Some are called I Believe in Miracles, 00 UFO, Don't Bust My Chops, All Screwed Up. And we do a cover version of Palisades Park by a guy who was around 25 years ago named Freddie Cannon. And Bill Laswell was a great producer. He also produced guys like Iggy and Motorhead and various other people. And he knows our sound, and he's a fan of ours, and we like what he did. So it went pretty well, both of them together. And, you know, he didn't tell us what to do, and we didn't tell him what to do. It just worked out real fine for that.
Here's a brand new video from Swans. It's called Saved. Welcome back to 120 Minutes. I'm Dee Ramone.
And I'm Marky Ramone.
The Ramones have been together for 15 years. We started in '74, and we were like one of the originators of the punk rock movement, which started in New York, as it's known today. Started with the New York Dolls, and a lot of groups from Detroit were like involved in it, like the MC5 and the Stooges and Alice Cooper.
Well, yeah, well, bands like that, basically the Dolls were glitter, but the Ramones definitely were what they were. They weren't a glitter band. They definitely started something in '74, and along came other bands. I mean, there were other bands around like Blondie and Television, and guys, individuals like Richard Hell, etc. But the Ramones definitely started a style and a look, and it was just them. They weren't, wasn't choreographed, and it wasn't some guy saying put on leather jackets and wear ripped jeans and sneakers. That's how the band is and was and is now. And then from there, England picked up on it, and in turn out of that, you had your Sex Pistols and the Clash, and the Ramones went over there in the summer of '76, and a lot of the audience were the bands just starting their bands, like the Clash and the Sex Pistols. They were in the audience watching the Ramones, and the rest is history.
Also, I think that as long as there's been rock and roll, there's always been punk. Like you could say that, like Elvis Presley, early Elvis Presley had that attitude.
Gene Vincent,
Eddie Cochran, and
right.
Anybody who could bang on a guitar and wear some jeans could do it.
Yeah.
Coming up, videos from the Darling Buds and the Cure. First, here's the Wonder Stuff with They Wish Away. 20 minutes. I'm Dee Dee Ramone.
And I'm Marky Ramone. The special shows that Joey gives in the city, the ones that were at the Ritz and the Limelight, when the Ramones aren't doing anything, we have some time off. Joey likes to do stuff like that. It's real healthy for him. And he gets a bunch of guys he knows, a bunch of bands, and Neil Cohen's involved with it, and they go to the Ritz and they put on shows. And usually local bands who are up and coming, we like to give those bands a chance to perform at an audience that size, 2,000 people. And it's just for fun, good times, and a bunch of people getting together, and especially for the fans who want to come and have a good time also at that. And we had Lemmy come down once, the last time we played as a guest appearance. He was into doing it. And we had people like, I guess, the Raging Slabs, Daniel Ray, Psycho Sluts from Hell, and bands like that, who are just starting to make things happen. And it's all just good fun. And we would show really good videos, old videos, things from old movies that we would splice together with the videos, science fiction things from the 50s and 60s. So it went off pretty good.
Here's a brand new video from The Way Moves. It's called Shadows of Love. That was a Dead Milkman with Smoking Banana Peels. You're watching 120 Minutes. I'm Dee Dee Ramone.
And I'm Marky Ramone. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to 120 Minutes. I'm Dee Dee Ramone.
And I'm Marky Ramone. We just came off a Spanish, Italian, and Greek tour. We were never in Greece, but we were in Italy and Spain. It was wild there. Kids are the same, basically everywhere. They just want to have fun and listen to rock and roll. And everything went pretty smooth there. We'll be able to see sights and things like the Apocalypse and Colosseum and things that are like 2,000, 3,000 years old. And you feel something going on in these places because the things are so old, We're going to do a tour of California coming up, but Joey's going to take care of an injury that he had, and we had to cancel a few things. And he'll be better soon. And we're going to be playing about 25 shows in California, but we're going to be in California about 3 or 4 shows coming up in the next week. And all the cancellations will make up. And we did a video called Sedated, and that was done in Hollywood, California. And it was just us sitting there at a table and people in the background. And we were acting in slow motion. In the background, people were being quick. And they would keep the camera normal, and it would be like they were acting twice as fast as we were. And that was the effect that we wanted. And it worked. And you can see it in the video. And here it is, I Want to Be Sedated. That was I Want to Be Sedated.
And that's it for 120 minutes tonight. But before we go, we'd like to talk about a serious subject. It's about drugs. And, you know, Mark and I were straight. We've been straight for a long time. We had near-fatal drug habits, and we don't do it. And we don't take anything. And we don't think any of the drugs are safe, and we don't recommend them for you.
Yeah, I had a drinking problem, and that's cured. But the thing is that if you have a dream and ambition, being a musician or anything that you're good at, it's going to ruin you. And we're not here to preach. Ramones don't preach. If you want to do what you're going to do it. But we are definitely, we have the experience of knowing. And the Ramones are one of the few bands who have the balls to tell you this. A lot of entertainers and performers won't. I fell right on my face 5 years ago. I wasn't in the Ramones, now I'm back in the Ramones because I got myself back together again. And believe me, if you have a problem, you better get help because that stuff will kick your ass. So bye-bye, and come see us play. See you later.